to this guided meditation for Lucid Dream Induction, a sleep story designed to help you drift effortlessly into a profound, restorative sleep where your conscious mind remains gently aware, ready to explore the limitless landscapes of your inner world. As you settle into this quiet moment, allowing your body to find its most comfortable position, perhaps nestled deeply within soft cushions or stretched out on your bed, feel the gentle support beneath you, holding you completely, securely. There is nothing for you to do right now. No tasks, no worries, only this precious opportunity to surrender to a deep and tranquil release, allowing every fiber of your being to soften and unwind. Begin now by simply noticing the natural, effortless rhythm of your own breath, observing the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the subtle expansion and contraction of your abdomen. There is no need to change anything, no requirement to deepen or quicken your breath, just a quiet, passive awareness, a gentle curiosity as you feel the cool air enter your nostrils with each inhale, and the warmer air softly release with each exhale. Imagine your breath as a tender, flowing wave washing over you, carrying away any lingering tension, any remaining tightness, leaving behind only a deepening sense of peace and profound serenity. Now, bring your soft awareness to the very top of your head, the crown, and feel a gentle wave of relaxation begin to descend, like a warm, golden light bathing your scalp. Feel the muscles across your skull softening, releasing, letting go. Imagine any subtle tension, perhaps from the day's thoughts or concerns, simply melting away, dissolving into this golden light, leaving behind only a feeling of immense ease. Notice the quiet stillness that begins to gather here, a soft, pleasant weight pressing gently into your pillow, inviting every tiny nerve ending to completely relax. Allow this soothing wave of warmth to flow slowly downwards, caressing your forehead, smoothing away any lines of worry, any furrow of thought. Feel the skin becoming incredibly soft, pliable, and smooth, as if gently ironed flat by an invisible hand. Your brow relaxes completely, surrendering all expression, releasing all judgment, simply resting in peaceful emptiness. Allow your awareness to settle over your eyelids, noticing the gentle weight of them, how they softly cover your eyes, inviting them to sink deeper into their sockets, to rest fully, perfectly. Feel the tiny muscles around your eyes releasing, softening, as if they have been working tirelessly and are now grateful for this moment of perfect stillness. Let this gentle warmth continue its journey, flowing effortlessly into your cheeks, softening the curves of your face, allowing any subtle clenching of your jaw to completely unhook and release. Feel your mouth growing soft, perhaps your lips parting just slightly, creating a tiny, comfortable space between your teeth. Your tongue, too, relaxes, settling gently in your mouth, no longer pressing or holding, simply resting, heavy and still. Notice the profound sense of calm that now envelops your entire face, a feeling of deep, serene peace that radiates outwards, leaving you feeling utterly tranquil and at ease. The wave of relaxation now glides down your neck, releasing the powerful muscles that support your head. Feel them softening, loosening, letting go of any stiffness or discomfort. Imagine a heavy, silken cloak of peace settling over your shoulders, allowing them to drop further, away from your ears, releasing any burdens they may have been carrying. Feel the immense weight of your shoulders sinking down into the mattress, becoming heavy and completely supported, absolutely free from tension. Notice the feeling of spaciousness that begins to emerge within your neck and shoulders, a delightful sense of lightness mingling with a profound surrender to gravity. This soothing warmth now spreads down your arms, flowing through your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, all the way to your wrists and hands. Feel a gentle tingling, a subtle loosening, as every muscle, every tendon, every joint begins to unwind. Your hands, those incredible instruments of doing and creating, are now invited to rest completely. Notice the sensation of your fingers, perhaps curled softly or gently outstretched, feeling heavy and warm, completely at ease. Imagine any residual energy or tightness simply draining out through your fingertips, like tiny rivulets flowing into the earth, leaving your hands feeling utterly soft, limp, and wonderfully relaxed. Now, bring your gentle awareness to your chest, feeling the soft expansion with each effortless inhale and the quiet release with each natural exhale. Allow any tightness around your heart space to soften, to open, to simply melt away, making room for a feeling of profound inner peace and spaciousness. Feel your rib cage expanding and contracting with such ease, a silent, natural rhythm, requiring no effort from you whatsoever. The warmth now flows into your upper back, soothing any tired muscles, gently releasing any knots of tension that might have been clinging there. Imagine your spine elongating, gently stretching, yet simultaneously sinking deeper into the soft support beneath you, feeling completely aligned and completely at rest. Allow this wave of tranquil relaxation to move further down into your abdomen, softening the muscles around your stomach. Notice the gentle movement here with your breath, a soft, rhythmic dance of expansion and release. Feel any tension or tightness in your belly dissolving, as if releasing a silent sigh of relief. This area, often a subtle holder of emotional stress, is now invited to become completely soft, completely pliable, completely at peace. The relaxation continues its descent into your lower back, releasing any lingering discomfort, allowing the natural curve of your spine to settle deeply and comfortably, completely supported by the earth beneath you. Now, this delicious warmth flows into your hips, those strong anchors of your body. Feel them softening, spreading, releasing any holding or rigidity. Imagine your hips growing heavy, weighted, sinking deeper into the surface you are resting upon, becoming completely unburdened and profoundly relaxed. From your hips, this gentle wave of ease travels down through your thighs, those powerful muscles releasing their grip, becoming wonderfully loose and heavy. Feel the warmth spreading through your knees, softening the joints, allowing them to rest in perfect harmony. The wave continues its gentle descent into your calves, releasing any lingering tightness, any sense of fatigue from the day's activities. Feel them growing soft, pliable, wonderfully relaxed. And finally, this soothing warmth reaches your feet, those amazing foundations that carry you through life. Feel every tiny muscle, every delicate bone in your feet releasing, softening, unwinding. Allow your ankles to become completely loose, your soles to flatten and spread, and your toes to gently uncurl and relax, becoming utterly still and completely at ease. Imagine any remaining tension in your entire body simply draining out through the tips of your toes, down into the earth, leaving you feeling utterly light, yet wonderfully heavy, completely released, and profoundly, deeply peaceful. Take a moment now to simply revel in this exquisite feeling of full-body relaxation, noticing the soft hum of stillness that resonates throughout your entire being. From the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, every part of you is now deeply relaxed, wonderfully heavy, and completely at peace. You are floating in an ocean of calm, effortlessly supported, perfectly secure. Now, imagine yourself standing at the top of a magnificent, softly glowing spiral staircase. The air around you is warm and scented with a delicate, calming aroma, like sweet lavender and ancient cedar, creating an atmosphere of deep tranquility. The staircase itself is crafted from luminous, pearlescent material, each step shimmering with an inner light that pulses gently, rhythmically, with your own breath. The railings are smooth, cool to the touch, and seem to be spun from solidified moonlight, offering a gentle, reassuring guide as you begin your descent. You feel a soft, subtle impulse to take the very first step, an intention of deeper relaxation guiding your movement. As you gently lift one foot, you notice the incredible lightness in your limb, a wonderful feeling of effortlessness. Your foot descends slowly, slowly, to meet the first step. And as the sole of your foot makes contact with the the luminous surface, you feel a profound sense of grounding, a gentle vibration that resonates through your entire being. With this first step, you feel yourself drifting just a little deeper, your body becoming just a little heavier, more settled, more profoundly at ease. Your internal monologue notes, "This feels so peaceful, so safe, a wonderful descent into quietude." A gentle affirmation whispers within your mind, "You are absolutely safe here, completely protected." With each subsequent step, the light around you seems to soften just a fraction more, deepening the subtle hues of lavender and silver that bathe the spiraling path. You lift your other foot, noticing the distinct sensation of your calf muscle gently engaging, then relaxing completely as your foot lowers. As your foot meets the second step, the soft, luminous surface cradles it perfectly, and you feel a wave of tranquil relaxation wash over your entire body once more, a gentle reaffirmation of your deepening peace. Perhaps you notice the faint, harmonious chime that seems to emanate from the steps themselves. A sound so subtle it feels more like a resonance within your own being than an external noise. Your thoughts might gently observe, "What a beautiful sound, so calming and ethereal," reinforcing the gentle magic of this space, assuring you that every step takes you deeper into perfect serenity. You continue to descend slowly, gracefully, each step a deliberate yet effortless act of surrender. The quality of the light shifts imperceptibly, deepening from a soft silver to a gentle, warm gold, like the last rays of a perfect sunset. With each downward movement, you feel your muscles releasing just a little more, your breathing becoming even softer, shallower, yet still so perfectly natural and complete. The air grows even more fragrant, a delicate perfume of jasmine and damp earth, now mingling with the cedar and lavender, a rich tapestry of grounding and soothing aromas. Your mind might gently wonder, where does this beautiful path lead? What tranquil depths await? And an inner voice, warm and reassuring, responds, "You are guided, you are safe. You are moving towards a magnificent, peaceful discovery." Now you sense yourself floating, rather than stepping, as if the force of gravity has become a benevolent, guiding hand, gently lowering you. You are enveloped in a warm, impossibly soft cloud of vibrant, flowing colors. Imagine the most exquisite shades of deep indigo, soft violet, and serene aquamarine swirling gently around you, like liquid light. The touch of this cloud against your skin is like the softest silk, barely there, yet exquisitely comforting. You feel utterly weightless, suspended in this boundless ocean of color and calm. As you float downwards, you feel a gentle current, a subtle eddy of warmth and softness, carrying you deeper and deeper into this profound state of relaxation. With every subtle drift, you feel your entire being softening, dissolving, releasing all connection to the physical world, embracing this delicious state of pure consciousness. The colors deepen, becoming richer, more vibrant, yet always soothing. You might feel a gentle warmth spreading through your chest, a feeling of absolute security and unconditional love, reminding you that you are cherished, you are valued, you are completely at peace. This sensation of floating continues, a slow, unhurried journey through layers of peaceful, colored mist. You notice a faint, harmonic hum, a subtle vibration that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere, resonating with the very core of your being. It is a sound of perfect balance, of profound stillness, inviting you to simply be. Your thoughts are now soft, fleeting, like wisps of the colored cloud itself, effortlessly drifting away, leaving your mind clear, open, and utterly receptive. You realize, with a deep sense of knowing, that each moment brings you closer to pure awareness, to the limitless potential of your inner landscape. As you continue to float, you begin to sense a gentle shift in the air, a subtle change in the quality of the light. The colors around you begin to coalesce, to form more defined shapes, still soft and ethereal, but hinting at a beautiful new space. You feel a gentle, almost imperceptible landing, a soft descent onto a surface that feels like cool, polished crystal beneath you. You are now in a place of perfect tranquility, a sanctuary within yourself, where the boundaries between waking and dreaming begin to softly dissolve. In this serene space, bathed in a soft, internal luminescence, allow a gentle thought to emerge, a subtle intention that resonates deeply within your heart. Acknowledge that you are moving gracefully into the dream realm, a magnificent landscape where your consciousness can remain gently alight, like a tiny, watchful star. Within this dream, you have the infinite capacity to know that you are dreaming, to awaken within the narrative, to become the aware creator of your own unfolding story. This awareness is not a demanding effort, but a gentle, natural unfolding, a beautiful revelation. Prepare your mind to recognize the subtle cues that signal the dream state, not with forceful expectation, but with a playful, open curiosity. You might simply glance down at your hands now, for instance, just for a moment, and notice them. Perhaps the lines on your palms shimmer and shift, or the number of fingers might playfully change, or the very texture of your skin might glow with an inner light. This is not a test, only a gentle invitation to observe, to notice the delightful fluidity of this new reality. Feel a quiet smile bloom within you as you realize, my awareness is a guiding light, a gentle spark that ignites clarity within the dream. In this dream space, you possess boundless power, an effortless creative agency that shapes every facet of your experience. You are the architect, the sculptor, the storyteller of this personal universe. There are no limits to what you can imagine, no boundaries to what you can bring forth from the wellspring of your consciousness. If you desire to fly, simply imagine the sensation and you will soar. If you wish for a hidden path to reveal itself, simply hold that intention and it will materialize before you. This knowing empowers you, frees you, fills you with a sense of magnificent possibility. You are capable of anything, and everything you create within this dream is a reflection of your own beautiful, powerful mind. I am the conscious creator of my dreams. My intention guides every wonder. Now, allow yourself to drift even further, sensing the veil between your waking world and the dreamscape growing wonderfully thin, almost translucent. You are on the very threshold of a magnificent journey, ready to step into a world crafted for you, by you, where every detail is a reflection of your inner wisdom and creative spirit. Your intention to become lucid, to awaken within this dream, is now deeply impressed upon your subconscious, a gentle seed planted in fertile ground, ready to blossom into vibrant awareness. You are ready to explore, to discover, to truly experience the depth of your own inner being. As you float on this exquisite edge, you find yourself bathed in a soft, ethereal light, and a subtle shift in the air. A distinct coolness announces your gentle arrival. You become aware of your surroundings, not with a sudden jolt, but with a gradual, dreamlike unfolding. You are standing, or perhaps you are simply hovering, in the most breathtaking space you have ever encountered, a place known only as the echoing grotto of Selene's tears. The first sensation that truly registers is the profound visual tapestry that surrounds you. Before you, and indeed all around you, extends a labyrinth of crystalline pathways, shimmering with an impossible internal luminescence. These are not ordinary crystals, but solidified moonbeams, each facet catching and refracting light in a dazzling, ever-shifting display. The pathways themselves are transparent, yet somehow tangible, allowing you to see through them, beneath them, and beyond them, into an infinite depth of glowing, opalescent hues. Each crystal structure is immense, reaching high above you, forming arches and delicate spires that seem to defy gravity, creating a wondrously intricate maze that invites both awe and a gentle curiosity. The light source feels diffuse, emanating from the crystals themselves, bathing everything in a soft, cool glow of silver and faint blue, like perpetual twilight. There are no harsh shadows here, only a gentle deepening of color where the crystal forms thicker structures, creating a sense of depth and mystery without ever feeling dark or threatening. You might find yourself internally murmuring, "This beauty is beyond words, a truly magnificent sanctuary of light." And a comforting inner affirmation arises. You are drawn to beauty, and beauty surrounds you now. As your awareness deepens, you notice the subtle vibrations that hum through the very air, a soft, almost imperceptible thrumming that you feel not just in your ears, but deep within your chest, a gentle resonance throughout your entire being. This is the living breath of the grotto, a subtle energy field that responds to the quiet presence of your consciousness. You realize, with a gentle sense of wonder, that every thought you hold, however fleeting, however subtle, creates a soft, echoing chord that dances through this crystalline space. A gentle thought of peace might cause the closest crystal pathways to glow with a deeper, more serene blue, and a subtle, harmonious chime, like distant wind chimes, might ripple through the air. A thought of curiosity might cause a distant archway to brighten, subtly outlining a new passage that was previously indistinct. You perceive this not as a demand, but as a playful, responsive interaction, a delightful dialogue between your inner landscape and the living grotto. My thoughts are magic here, shaping the world around me with effortless grace. The air itself carries a faint, pristine scent, like fresh, clean mountain air mingled with the subtle, sweet mineral aroma of wet stone, and perhaps a whisper of ozone from the vibrant energy. It feels incredibly pure, invigorating your senses while simultaneously grounding you in this wondrous place. You breathe it in deeply and gently, and feel a sense of clarity expanding within your mind, as if this crystalline air purifies every thought. This air breathes life into my dreams, clarity into my mind. As you gaze around, allowing your eyes to gently explore the vastness of this echoing grotto, you notice the myriad of pathways, forming a shimmering, ever-shifting crystal maze. These are not solid walls that block your physical path in the conventional sense. Instead, the challenge, the delightful puzzle, lies in the way they manifest as overwhelming, distracting whispers and fragmented visions of doubt. You perceive these not as threatening voices, but as a gentle, almost humorous cacophony of internal chatter, the subtle hesitations and self-doubts that sometimes cloud our waking minds, now given playful, ephemeral form within the grotto's crystals. A subtle whisper might drift past your ear, a fleeting thought. Am I going the right way? And immediately, a section of the crystal path before you might momentarily blur, its shimmering light scattering into fragmented, uncertain patterns. Another whisper, a playful questioning. "Do I truly belong here?" might manifest as a brief, shimmering image within a nearby crystal wall, a quick flash of a past memory where you felt out of place. These are not obstacles designed to deter you, but rather gentle reflections, invitations to notice, and then release these fleeting uncertainties. You understand intuitively that the way through this delightful maze is not by fighting these whispers or by trying to force a path, but by surrendering to the inherent flow. It's about quieting the mind's resistance, letting go of the need for absolute certainty, and allowing intuitive knowing to gently guide you through the perceived chaos. As you focus on this intention of surrender, a feeling of deep calm washes over you. I embrace the flow. I trust my inner guidance. I am effortlessly navigating this beautiful maze. You decide to take your first conscious step into this crystalline labyrinth. You consider the intention of simply moving forward, of exploring with an open heart. As you lift your foot, you feel the cool, smooth surface of the crystal pathway beneath your toes, a gentle coolness that is refreshing, not cold. The sensation of contact is firm yet yielding, as if the crystal gently cushions your weight. There is no sound of your footfall, only a profound silence that emphasizes the ethereal nature of this place. As you begin to walk, slowly, deliberately, a subtle shift occurs. A particularly vivid whisper arises, perhaps a memory of a past decision you questioned, and for a fleeting moment, a shimmering wall of fragmented light appears before you, obscuring the path. It is not solid, you understand, but a beautiful distraction, a visual manifestation of a momentary doubt. You pause, not with alarm, but with a gentle curiosity, watching the patterns of light dance and swirl. You consciously choose to quiet that inner whisper, simply acknowledging it, and then letting it go, like a delicate soap bubble dissolving into the air. As you release the thought, the shimmering wall of light before you begins to soften, its patterns becoming more coherent, less distracting, eventually dissolving back into the general luminescence of the grotto, revealing a clear path forward. You feel a gentle wave of reassurance, a quiet knowing that you are indeed in control here, that your inner peace is the key. You internally affirm, "My calm intent illuminates my path. My surrender creates clarity." You continue your slow, deliberate walk. The air around you remains pristine, the hum of the grotto a constant, soothing companion. You reach a point where several crystal pathways converge, creating a mesmerizing intersection of light and form. Each path seems to glow with a slightly different hue, hinting at diverse possibilities. As you pause here, your gaze falls upon a small, unassuming outcropping of crystal near your left foot. It is not as tall or grand as the other formations, but it pulses with a subtle internal light, unlike anything else you have seen. You feel a gentle tug of intuition, a quiet calling to approach this particular crystal. You think, I wonder what this humble crystal holds. And as that thought forms, a very faint, almost imperceptible chime, like a single note played on a crystal harp, echoes softly through the grotto, drawing your attention even more deeply to it. You take a slow, intentional step towards it, feeling the familiar, cool smoothness of the crystalline ground beneath your foot. As you extend your hand, a gentle intention to touch it guiding your movement, you notice the incredible transparency of your own fingers, a slight luminescence within your skin, a subtle shifting of the lines on your palm, a delightful affirmation of your lucid state. My hands are living light, fluid, and vibrant within this dream. Your fingertips approach the crystal's surface, and before you even make full contact, you begin to perceive a unique aroma emanating from it. It is an extraordinary scent, unlike any you have known, an aroma like polished jade mixed with stardust. It's deep, earthy, yet ethereal, carrying a profound sense of age and wisdom. As you draw closer, the scent intensifies, subtly filling your senses, and you feel an immediate, profound sense of calm washing over you, an ancient understanding settling within your mind, as if centuries of knowledge are gently unfolding within you. This is an elder sea crystal, you realize, its very essence imparting a timeless tranquility. You might muse, this aroma carries the wisdom of ages, a gentle knowing that settles my soul. As your fingers finally make contact with the smooth, cool surface of the elder sea crystal, you feel a faint, harmonious vibration, like a whisper of cosmic energy. The coolness is refreshing, deeply grounding, and through your touch, you feel a deep connection to the ancient wisdom it embodies. The crystal itself begins to glow with a slightly more intense, serene green light, its inner light pulsating in harmony with your heartbeat. You feel a quiet sense of belonging, a profound inner peace, recognizing this as a moment of deep connection and profound understanding. You hold your hand gently against the crystal, feeling its ancient energy flow into you, soothing any remaining vestiges of earthly concern. You notice the subtle shift in the surrounding grotto, the echoing chords generated by your previous thoughts seem to soften, creating a more harmonious, flowing resonance. The overall illumination of the grotto deepens slightly, the silver and blue hues becoming richer, more vibrant, responding to the profound calm you are experiencing. You observe, this crystal is a reservoir of peace, sharing its ancient serenity with me. and an inner voice reassures you. You are absorbing wisdom, growing in tranquility. As you gently withdraw your hand, leaving a faint, shimmering imprint on the crystal's surface that slowly fades, you feel a profound sense of inner quietude. The whispers of doubt that formed the maze earlier seem to have receded, replaced by a gentle, guiding intuition. You turn your gaze towards the various crystal pathways again, and this time, one particular path stands out, not because it glows more brightly, but because it feels subtly, harmoniously aligned with the peaceful frequency now vibrating within you. You decide to follow this path, trusting this newfound intuitive knowing. As you step forward, your intention clear, the crystal path before you remains beautifully open, unhindered by any distracting visions or whispers. You are moving with purpose, guided by an inner compass, feeling completely at ease. The crystalline ground beneath your feet feels wonderfully smooth, cool, and supportive. You notice the way the light from the moonbeam crystals reflects off the surfaces, creating mesmerizing patterns that dance and swirl with your movement, yet never become disorienting. You continue to walk, the hum of the grotto a soft lullaby, the scent of the elder sea crystal lingering faintly on the air, a reminder of the profound calm you've absorbed. The path gently curves, leading you deeper into the heart of the grotto. The crystalline structures here are even more intricate, forming delicate archways that resemble massive, shimmering lacework and towering spires that seem to pierce an invisible, iridescent sky above. As you round a particularly graceful curve, your eyes fall upon a sight that causes a gentle ripple of awe to pass through your being. Nestled within a naturally formed geode, a chamber of rougher, unpolished crystal, lies a mystical object unlike any other. It is the luminous shard of Chronos, a glowing fragment of pure starlight crystal. It rests on a bed of finely ground, iridescent moon dust, emitting a soft, constant glow, like a captured piece of the cosmos. You feel an undeniable pull towards it, a gentle magnetic force drawing you in. You think, what wonders does this shard hold? And in response, the shard's internal light pulses once, gently, like a slow, deliberate heartbeat, a soft invitation. You take several deliberate steps towards the geode, feeling the crystal ground cool beneath your feet, your movements fluid and graceful. As you approach, you notice the air around the shard feels subtly warmer, imbued with a gentle, benevolent energy. The rough edges of the geode are softened by a faint, internal glow, making the space feel incredibly sacred and ancient. You reach out your hand, your intention clear, to connect with this magnificent artifact. As your fingers hover just above it, you observe them once more, noticing how the ethereal light of the grotto seems to pass through them, revealing delicate patterns of energy that pulse with your very thoughts. This observation deepens your lucid awareness, reminding you of the fluid, responsive nature of this dream. My very being is light, harmonizing with this luminous world. Now, you gently, carefully, cradle the luminous shard of Chronos in your open palm. The moment your skin makes contact, a profound vibration pulses through your hand, not jarring, but deeply resonant, like the gentle hum of a distant star. Its internal light dims and brightens in response to your touch, and you intuitively understand that its luminescence is directly connected to your level of lucidity and intention. Right now, it glows with a soft, steady brilliance, reflecting your awakened awareness within this dream. The fragment feels exquisitely smooth against your skin, a sensation of ancient, cool starlight condensed into a tangible form, simultaneously light and impossibly dense. As you hold it, focusing your intention on merely experiencing its presence, the luminous shard begins to project fluid, ephemeral images onto the surrounding water. For you now notice that the geode is not completely dry, but contains a shallow, perfectly still pool of luminous, clear water at its base. The images are like swirling smoke, yet incredibly detailed, shifting and reforming with a captivating grace. They are not jarring or overwhelming, but subtle, like reflections of possibilities, glimpses of forgotten pasts, or whispers of potential futures. One image begins to coalesce clearly, a vast, swirling galaxy, painted in nebulae of deep violet and shimmering gold. You watch, captivated, as stars are born and die in moments, entire cosmic dramas playing out in miniature within the water. This must be a forgotten past, a glimpse into the cosmic origins of the grotto itself. The images are intensely vivid, yet somehow remain perfectly calming, a gentle visual story unfolding before you, requiring no effort to comprehend, only gentle observation. You think, this shard holds the memories of the universe, and I am here, witnessing them, and you feel a deep connection to all of existence, a profound sense of belonging. The cosmos whispers its secrets, and I am listening, safe and connected. As you continue to gaze at the projections on the water, the images begin to shift, flowing from ancient cosmic scenes to something more personal, yet still abstract. You see glimpses of shimmering pathways not yet taken, potential versions of yourself radiating pure joy and profound peace, a gentle affirmation of your own infinite potential. These are not prescriptive futures, but beautiful, inspiring possibilities, reflecting back your own inner strengths and aspirations. The luminous shard glows a little more brightly, as these empowering images unfold, clearly responsive to your positive inner state. You feel a gentle warmth spreading from the shard into your hand, up your arm, and throughout your entire being. A warm, reassuring energy that connects you to the flow of time itself. The fragrance of the elder sea crystal, the polished jade and stardust, seems to deepen slightly in the air around you, mingling with a new, subtle aroma emanating from the shard itself. A delicate scent, like fresh rain on ancient stone, carrying a sense of timelessness and continuity. You slowly lower the luminous shard back onto its bed of moon dust, feeling a gentle sense of gratitude for the connection you've experienced. As it settles back into its place, its light remains softly brilliant, reflecting your sustained lucidity and profound state of calm. You feel a renewed sense of clarity and a deeper understanding of your own creative power within this dream. The earlier whispers of doubt in the maze seem utterly distant now, replaced by an unshakable sense of intuitive knowing. You turn your attention back to the surrounding echoing grotto, seeing it now with new eyes, imbued with the wisdom of the elder sea crystal and the cosmic perspective offered by the luminous shard. The crystalline pathways no longer feel like a maze of potential confusion, but a beautiful, open invitation, a tapestry of possibilities waiting to be explored. Each shimmering archway, each delicate spire, now feels like a gentle guide, beckoning you further into the heart of this sacred space. You decide to choose a new direction, letting your intuition be your only guide. You sense a path to your right, one that seems to glow with a particularly soft, inviting light, almost as if it is humming a subtle tune just for you. As you take a step onto this path, the crystal underfoot feels remarkably smooth, cool, and perfectly aligned with your intention. You notice the incredible detail in the crystalline surfaces around you, tiny inclusions that catch the light like miniature galaxies, each one a universe in itself. The air around you continues its gentle hum, a symphony of subtle vibrations that feel intrinsically linked to the living energy of the grotto. With each calm breath you take, the light in the surrounding crystals seems to subtly brighten and dim, a visual representation of your own life force flowing in perfect harmony with this wondrous place. You continue to move at a slow, unhurried pace, absorbing every sensory detail, every nuanced shift in the light and atmosphere. You are completely present, completely aware, completely at peace within this luminous dreamscape. As you gracefully navigate a particularly wide and open section of the crystalline path, you notice a subtle shimmering in the air before you, just a few paces ahead. It is not an obstacle, but a gentle manifestation, a playful gift from the grotto itself. A delicate, shimmering feather begins to materialize, its iridescent surface catching and reflecting the soft moonlight from the crystals, glowing with all the colors of a rainbow, yet somehow remaining translucent and ethereal. It slowly drifts downwards, spiraling gently in the still air. You observe its descent with a quiet fascination, a feeling of delight bubbling up from within. You consider the thought, I wonder if I can guide it. And as this intention gently forms in your mind, the feather pauses its descent, hovering perfectly still in the air. You then focus your will, not with force, but with a gentle mental nudge, imagining the feather slowly ascending. And with your mind alone, you guide it higher, watching as it gracefully floats upwards, defying gravity with effortless ease. The iridescent colors on its surface seem to brighten in response to your clear intention, shimmering with even greater vibrancy. This effortless act of dream control fills you with a sense of profound empowerment and playful joy. You realize, with a deep sense of knowing, that my thoughts are the architects of this reality, shaping every beautiful detail. You gently guide the feather back down, allowing it to softly land on the crystalline ground before you, where it then slowly dissolves back into the ambient light, leaving behind only a faint, sweet, and pure scent, like dew on a rose petal. Continuing your journey, you arrive at a natural alcove, a serene recess formed by towering crystal formations that curve inward, creating a sense of intimate enclosure within the vastness of the grotto. Here, the hum in the air feels particularly resonant, and the light takes on a slightly warmer, rosy hue, as if a gentle dawn is breaking within this sacred space. In the center of this alcove, you notice a small, perfectly round pool of water, its surface as still as glass, reflecting the soft, rosy light like a mirror. You are drawn to this pool, feeling an intuitive sense of its significance. As you approach the edge, you glance at your reflection in the water, not with expectation, but with a gentle curiosity. To your delight, your reflection shows you in different attire each time you look. Perhaps a flowing silken robe of deep blue, then a simple, elegant tunic woven from threads of moonlight, then a cloak shimmering with subtle starlight. Each reflection is a beautiful, empowering vision of your own inner essence, a playful affirmation of your multifaceted identity within the dream. You think, how wonderful, a mirror that shows my true, ever-changing self, and a deep sense of self-acceptance washes over you. I am all these things and more, a boundless being of light. As you gaze into the pool, noticing the effortless changes in your reflection, you observe a cluster of delicate, almost translucent flowers growing at the very edge of the water. Their petals glow with a soft, internal light, shifting between shades of lavender and silver. You feel a gentle inclination to connect with them. You focus your intention, imagining one particular flower, a slender, elegant blossom, beginning to bloom larger and more vibrant. With your gentle, focused thought, you watch as the chosen flower slowly, gracefully, unfurls its petals, expanding in size, its colors deepening to a rich, luminous violet, and its internal light pulsating with increased brilliance. The subtle fragrance of the flower, a delicate, sweet perfume of moon blossoms and pure spring water, gently expands in the air around you, filling the alcove with its ethereal beauty. This effortless act of manifesting and transforming within the dream brings another wave of joy and profound peace. You are truly the master of this realm, guiding its beauty with every gentle thought. You know with certainty, my intentions manifest effortlessly, creating beauty and wonder. You stand within this luminous alcove, surrounded by the shimmering crystals, the soft hum of the grotto, the gentle scent of the moon blossoms, feeling completely attuned to this magical space. The entire experience feels deeply nurturing, supportive, and infinitely safe. You are drifting deeper now, further into the embrace of sleep, yet your awareness remains wonderfully clear. A soft, unwavering light within the unfolding narrative. The journey ahead promises more gentle wonders, more beautiful discoveries, all guided by your own inherent wisdom and creative spirit. You feel a profound sense of anticipation, a gentle eagerness to explore the next turn in this magnificent crystalline path. The soft, luminous reflections from the water dance upon the nearby crystal walls, creating mesmerizing patterns that invite your gaze to drift and linger. A visual lullaby of light and color, drawing you ever deeper into the heart of this tranquil dream, where you continue to float, utterly weightless, utterly safe, utterly at peace, as the soft, harmonious vibrations of the echoing grotto resonate gently within your very being. A warm, pervasive feeling of absolute comfort and surrender that carries you forward through the quiet, shimmering light, along the endlessly unfolding crystalline pathways, along the endlessly unfolding crystalline pathways. You feel each successive movement, each individual step, unfold with an exquisite, unhurried slowness, a deliberate grace that feels less like walking and more like a conscious ballet, perfectly mirroring the deep, tranquil rhythm of your own breath, which has now become so soft, so gentle, that it feels like the quietest whisper of a breeze passing over still water. The crystalline pathway beneath your feet is a sheer marvel of cool, smooth perfection, offering a gentle, almost imperceptible buoyant resistance, as if the very pathway itself is a living entity, subtly anticipating and supporting your every delicate movement, lifting you just slightly with each soft, deliberate pressure of your soul, cushioning your weight with an effortless grace. You find yourself noticing the intricate, subtle flexing of your foot as it begins its lift from the shimmering surface, the almost unconscious engagement of your calf muscles, then the slow, controlled, almost cinematic descent as your heel makes its initial delicate contact, followed by the soft, cushioning pressure of the ball of your foot, and finally, the tender, grounding touch of your toes, each part making soft, seamless, exquisitely detailed contact. There is no impact, no jarring sound whatsoever, only this profound, enveloping, cushioned silence that resonates not only through the vastness of the grotto, but also with the deep, unshakable quietude that has settled within every cell of your being. The luminous quality of the pathway shifts with your every deliberate advance, as if the very light itself is an extension of your purest, most serene intention. Where your foot last rested, a faint, ethereal, lingering shimmer remains, a gossamer ghost of your precise presence, slowly, beautifully fading back into the pervasive, soft, internal glow that bathes the entirety of the grotto. Ahead, the path seems to subtly brighten just a fraction, a gentle, welcoming invitation, an unspoken, yet deeply felt assurance that you are indeed moving in perfect, harmonious alignment with your deepest desires for tranquil exploration and profound peace. You might find yourself quietly observing within your inner awareness. Each step is not just a movement, but a conscious dance with pure light, a journey even deeper into the heart of unimaginable wonder, and an inner voice, profoundly calming and utterly trustworthy, affirms with serene certainty, your chosen path is continuously illuminated. Your way forward is exquisitely clear. You are precisely and perfectly where your innermost being needs to be at this very moment. As you continue this gentle, unhurried, infinitely detailed walk, your gaze naturally drifts upwards, captivated and held by the intricate, almost impossibly delicate architecture of the grotto's ceiling, which seems to stretch into an infinite, iridescent sky, a cosmic canopy of pure light. Delicate crystalline formations hang like shimmering chandeliers, not fixed rigidly in place, but subtly swaying, almost imperceptibly, with a graceful, rhythmic motion, in response to the gentle, unseen currents of pure energy that flow through this sacred, living space. These formations drip with what appear to be solidified moonlight, tiny glowing droplets of pure luminescence that coalesce slowly, majestically, and then release, falling with an exquisite, almost agonizing slowness, yet never truly reaching the ground below. Instead, they simply dissipate into the pristine air mid-fall, leaving behind a fleeting, ephemeral trail of luminous dust, like microscopic stars dissolving back into the cosmic fabric from which they were born. Each individual droplet's descent is a miniature spectacle, a silent, graceful dance of pure light and ephemeral beauty, a testament to the grotto's living essence. You watch, utterly mesmerized by the slow, sparkling dissolution, feeling a profound sense of timelessness wash over you, as if moments here stretch and expand into entire eternities. This place doesn't just hold beauty, it breathes beauty. Every single detail is a silent, unfolding poem. You might gently think, reinforcing the idea that you are not just witnessing magic. You are immersed in pure magic, a silent, unfolding symphony of light and profound stillness. The pervasive, soft hum of the grotto deepens slightly as you continue your tranquil walk, becoming a richer, more resonant undertone that you feel vibrating not just in your ears, but through the very crystalline structures themselves, and indeed, deep within your own chest, a gentle, comforting frequency that harmonizes perfectly with your own internal rhythm, settling your thoughts even further into an unprecedented state of profound tranquility. This hum is subtly layered with other exquisite, almost ethereal resonances. Occasionally, you catch the faintest whisper of a higher-pitched chime, like distant crystal bells ringing in impossibly slow motion, their sound slowly expanding and then gradually fading, leaving a trailing echo that dissolves back into the general quiet, like a stone dropped into an infinite pool of silence. It's an aural tapestry woven from pure stillness and delicate, resonant sound, a perfect, exquisite accompaniment to your deepening journey. You recognize this not just as sound, but as the grotto's gentle, living conversation, a dialogue of pure energy. And you know, without a shadow of a doubt, I am an integral part of this profound harmony. My very being resonates with this deep, unshakable peace. The air here remains utterly pristine, carrying that exquisite, unforgettable blend of pure mountain freshness, the sweet, earthy mineral scent of wet stone, and the delicate, invigorating aroma of ozone. But now, as your path gently curves and leads you towards a particularly wide and open chamber, a new, subtle fragrance begins to subtly weave its way into the existing aromatic tapestry. It is a scent of cool, dewy moss mingled with the faint, invigorating spice of fresh pine needles. Yet it carries an ethereal lightness, as if distilled from pure moonlight and morning dew. This new aroma seems to emanate from the very air itself, not from any discernible physical source, deepening the already immersive quality of your profound experience. You inhale deeply, gently, allowing this pure, invigorating scent to gently cleanse and clarify your mind, feeling an even greater sense of pristine clarity and focused calm. This air nourishes my spirit, cleansing every pathway of thought, leaving only peace, you observe, feeling a profound sense of rejuvenation, affirming within your heart. You are breathing in pure peace, exhaling effortlessly all that no longer serves your highest good. As you step into this expansive, magnificent chamber, the crystalline pathways diverge, fanning out into a magnificent, perfectly circular space. The walls here are even grander, more majestic, rising into immense, cathedral-like arches that stretch far beyond your immediate field of vision, culminating in a colossal, glowing dome of intricately intertwined crystals high above. The light in this chamber is particularly breathtaking, a dynamic, fluid interplay of shifting, vibrant colors. Instead of the gentle silver and blue you have previously experienced, here the light pulses with soft, living hues of emerald green, deep amethyst, and shimmering gold, all flowing into one another with an impossibly slow, mesmerizing grace. These colors seem to flow like liquid light across the vast crystal surfaces, creating ever-changing patterns that dance and swirl, inviting your gaze to wander and linger in profound awe. It's as if you've stepped into the very heart of a living kaleidoscope, but one operating on the grand, majestic scale of an entire dream landscape. In the very center of this grand chamber, a colossal crystalline structure rises majestically from the ground, unlike anything you have encountered thus far on your journey. It is not a delicate spire or a graceful archway, but a massive, perfectly spherical crystal, resting serenely on a wide, flat pedestal of darker, obsidian-like crystal. This magnificent sphere pulsates with an internal light that seems to breathe, gently expanding and contracting, casting ripples of vibrant, living color across the entire chamber. This is the orb of collective dreaming. You intuitively know, a profound focal point of shared consciousness within this boundless dream realm. It exudes an aura of immense, ancient power, yet it feels entirely benevolent, deeply inviting, and profoundly comforting. You might find yourself quietly thinking, this orb holds untold stories, a vast, silent reservoir of collective human imagination and wonder. and a reassuring inner whisper confirms with unwavering certainty. You are connected to all dreamers. Your consciousness expands infinitely within this sacred space. You feel a profound, almost irresistible pull, a gentle, magnetic force drawing you effortlessly towards the orb. You begin to move forward, your steps slow and deliberate, each footfall a conscious, yet effortless act of approach. The sensation of the crystal pathway beneath your feet remains cool and exquisitely smooth. But now, with each successive step closer to the orb, you perceive a subtle, energetic warmth emanating from the ground, gently rising to meet your soles. It's a feeling of vibrant, living energy, a powerful, rhythmic pulse that seems to emanate from the orb itself, flowing outward through the very crystalline floor. As you gently lift your foot, you notice a soft, ethereal trail of light that seems to follow your movement for a fleeting instant, like a luminous memory of your step, before gently dissolving back into the pervasive glow. Approaching the orb, you notice its surface is perfectly smooth, flawlessly polished, reflecting your own ethereal form in its vast, encompassing expanse. Your reflection, however, is not static or fixed. It shimmers and shifts with captivating fluidity, displaying subtle variations in your appearance, perhaps your form momentarily becoming more translucent or glowing with an enhanced inner light, a playful, delightful manifestation of your ongoing, deeply lucid state. This visual feedback is a delightful, reaffirming reminder of the fluid, responsive, and infinitely malleable nature of this dream reality. My form is pure light, ever-changing, a beautiful reflection of my deepest inner self. You observe with a quiet, knowing smile, affirming, you are boundless, you are free, you are the very essence of creation within this magnificent dreamscape. As you stand reverently before the orb of collective dreaming, you extend your hand, your intention clear, pure, and filled with gentle curiosity, to connect with its ancient, benevolent energy, to understand its profound purpose. Your fingers, still shimmering with that subtle, inherent luminescence, approach the vast, cool crystalline surface. As the very tips of your fingers make soft, delicate, yet deliberate contact, a gentle, yet undeniably powerful surge of energy flows into your hand, up your arm, and throughout your entire being. It is not an electric shock, but a warm, pervasive, deeply comforting current, like pure liquid starlight flowing through your veins, activating every cell. The orb's internal pulse slows perceptibly, then deepens, its light shifting to a profound, steady indigo hue, radiating outward in mesmerizing, undulating waves that seem to encompass the entire chamber. Through this sacred touch, you feel an instantaneous, expansive connection to countless other dreamers, not as individual, separate voices, but as a vast, harmonious choir of collective consciousness, a beautiful tapestry of shared human experience. You perceive a vivid, ever-shifting kaleidoscope of fragmented dream images, not your own, but exquisite snippets of shared human experience, brief, ethereal flashes of universal joy, boundless curiosity, profound wonder, and unshakable peace, all flowing together in a beautiful, non-linear, infinitely complex tapestry. You understand, intuitively and without effort, that this magnificent orb acts as a gentle anchor, a subtle, ethereal bridge between the countless inner worlds of those who journey within the vast, limitless dream realm. It is a place of profound unity, a silent, powerful testament to the shared wellspring of human imagination. I am part of something vast and indescribably beautiful, connected to all sentient beings, to the very fabric of existence. You think with deep awe, and an inner voice whispers with gentle conviction, you are one with the universe, boundless and deeply loved, an integral part of this cosmic dance. As you maintain this gentle, profound contact with the orb, focusing solely on the sheer wonder of this connection, the air around you seems to grow even more vibrant, more alive. The subtle hum of the grotto transforms into a profound, yet gentle, orchestral resonance, a symphony of delicate crystal chimes, deep, grounding bass tones, and soaring, ethereal melodies, all interwoven into a perfect, harmonious whole that vibrates through the very air. This incredible soundscape is not overwhelming in the slightest, but deeply immersive, cradling you in its sonic embrace, soothing your soul. The scent in the air intensifies, a rich, complex blend of all the previous aromas, the cool dew of moss, the invigorating spice of pine, the ancient warmth of cedar, the gentle sweetness of lavender, the intoxicating perfume of jasmine, the clean mineral scent of wet stone, the crispness of ozone, but now infused with a new, subtle, almost sacred sweetness, like blossoming night flowers under a distant, luminous moon. Through the orb, you sense a gentle, unspoken invitation to contribute your own dreams, your own positive intentions, your own unique essence to this collective tapestry of consciousness. You visualize a feeling of profound, unshakable peace, a sense of boundless, effortless joy, and a deep, unwavering intention of pristine clarity within the dream state. As you hold these thoughts, channeling them gently and effortlessly into the orb, its indigo light brightens discernibly, pulsing with renewed vigor and enhanced luminescence, and the collective dream fragments reflected on its vast surface seem to coalesce into more coherent, even more beautiful forms, exquisite visions of tranquil, impossibly green landscapes, peaceful encounters with wise, ancient beings, and profound moments of shared human kindness and compassion. This sacred act of giving and receiving fills you with an immense sense of purpose, belonging, and profound interconnectedness. My pure intentions flow effortlessly into the universe, creating beauty and light, expanding collective consciousness, you affirm, feeling a deep sense of profound satisfaction. You are a radiant contributor, your spirit shining brightly, enriching this magnificent realm. After a timeless, immeasurable moment of profound connection, you gently, slowly begin to withdraw your hand from the orb of collective dreaming. As your skin loses contact, a faint, lingering warmth remains on your palm, a subtle, energetic imprint of the deep connection you have just experienced. The orb's indigo light gradually softens, returning to its rhythmic, gentle pulse, though you sense it now carries a new, subtle vibrancy, an enriched quality from your profound interaction. The orchestral resonance in the grotto also gently recedes, slowly, harmoniously returning to the soft, pervasive hum. Yet it feels richer, deeper, more encompassing, as if expanded and enhanced by the shared, collective experience. You turn away from the orb, feeling refreshed, deeply renewed, and even more profoundly integrated into the very fabric of this living dream reality. The labyrinthine pathways that previously formed the shimmering maze now seem less like a challenge and more like an open, flowing tapestry of pure energy, each one inviting gentle, effortless exploration. You feel an even greater sense of intuitive guidance, an inner compass pointing effortlessly towards your next discovery, your next moment of serene wonder. My inner wisdom guides me clearly, and without any effort or struggle, you acknowledge, feeling profoundly centered and absolutely at peace. You are trusting yourself completely, moving with inherent grace and unwavering certainty. You choose a path that radiates a particularly soft, inviting golden light, feeling its gentle warmth subtly beckon you forward, like a silent, luminous guide. As you take your first deliberate step onto this path, the crystalline surface feels subtly different here, perhaps a fraction warmer, a little more yielding, as if it recognizes and responds instantly to your intention for warmth, expansion, and gentle progression. Your feet glide effortlessly over the surface, a sense of buoyant lightness accompanying your every graceful movement, as if gravity itself is a benevolent force, subtly assisting your journey. The hum of the grotto along this particular path takes on a slightly higher, sweeter tone, a gentle, melodious current that feels inherently uplifting and exquisitely joyful. The path begins to ascend ever so gently, a gradual, almost imperceptible incline that feels more like floating upwards effortlessly than any physical act of walking. As you gently rise, the panoramic view of the grotto expands magnificently before you, revealing layers upon layers of shimmering crystal formations, stretching into the luminous, infinite distance. You see the various hues of light blending and separating, flowing into one another, creating a breathtaking, ever-shifting panorama of indescribable beauty. High above, you glimpse the colossal, glowing dome of the chamber you just left, its vibrant colors still pulsing with life, now appearing like a distant, beating heart within this vast, living, crystalline space. As you continue your gentle, unhurried ascent, the air begins to subtly thin, becoming even more exquisitely pure and invigorating. The scent of ozone, always present, now takes on a more pronounced, profoundly cleansing quality, beautifully mingled with a new, delicate aroma of freshly fallen snow and the crisp, distant essence of high mountain peaks, even though there is no snow or physical mountain range in sight. It's a scent of pristine clarity, of untouched wilderness, and it fills your lungs with a renewed sense of vitality, a powerful invigoration, and a deep, inner peace that permeates your entire being. This absolute purity cleanses my entire being, invigorating my spirit and sharpening my awareness. You observe, feeling a profound sense of rejuvenation, affirming within your heart. You are breathing in fresh beginnings, limitless potential, and boundless clarity. You arrive at a plateau, a wide, open expanse of crystal, higher than anything you have explored thus far on your magnificent journey. From this elevated vantage point, the entire grotto unfolds beneath you in a breathtaking spectacle, a vast, living tapestry of light, sound, and intricate form. The various crystalline structures below seem to hum with a collective energy, their lights pulsing in a grand, silent symphony that resonates deeply within your soul. You feel a profound sense of perspective, a quiet, effortless understanding of the intricate interconnectedness of all things within this boundless dream realm. I see the whole. I understand the delicate, intricate flow of all energy, you muse. A feeling of deep, ancient wisdom settling effortlessly within you. Your vision is clear, your understanding profound, your wisdom boundless. In the very center of this high plateau, you notice a singular formation that stands apart from all others, commanding a gentle, yet powerful presence. It is a majestic column of crystal, perfectly cylindrical, yet shimmering with an unusual, deep emerald green light that seems to spiral upwards endlessly within its very core, like a captured tornado of pure, vibrant energy. This is the pillar of intention. You intuitively understand, a sacred place where thoughts can be crystallized and manifested with even greater clarity and unwavering focus. It emanates a quiet, immense power, a sense of concentrated, focused energy that is both deeply grounding and profoundly inspiring. You feel a gentle, yet undeniable, pull to approach the pillar, a clear sense of purpose guiding your every unhurried step. Each movement across the elevated crystal platform is unhurried, graceful, your feet making soft, almost silent contact with the exquisitely smooth surface. The air immediately around the pillar feels subtly charged, a gentle, almost imperceptible energetic tingle that tickles your skin, like a benign static electricity, gently reminding you of the latent, powerful energy held within this sacred space. As you draw closer, the spiraling emerald light within the pillar seems to intensify, pulsing with a deeper, more vibrant hue, unmistakably responding to your clear, conscious presence, gently beckoning you forward. You reach out your hand, your fingers still carrying the subtle luminescence, the lingering, gentle warmth from your connection with the orb. As you extend your arm, your intention is simply to touch the pillar, to feel its unique energy, to align with its profound purpose. Your fingertips make soft, delicate, yet deliberate contact with the cool, smooth surface of the crystal column. The very moment of touch is accompanied by a gentle, harmonious hum that emanates directly from the pillar itself, vibrating powerfully, yet soothingly through your hand, up your arm, and resonating deep within your chest, a feeling of pure resonance. It is a sound of pure focus, of unwavering resolve, of crystallized purpose. As you hold your hand gently against the pillar of intention, you feel a profound sense of mental clarity washing over you, dissolving all remaining mental fog. Any lingering vestiges of fragmented thought or subtle mental static seem to effortlessly dissolve into the vibrant emerald light, leaving your mind utterly clear, profoundly peaceful, and exquisitely receptive. A vast, open space. You realize that this is a sacred moment to set a powerful, clear intention for the remainder of your lucid dream journey, an unwavering anchor for your conscious awareness within the dream realm. You might think of a specific skill you wish to practice, a particular landscape you wish to explore with heightened senses, or simply a deep, abiding desire for profound insight and understanding. you choose to focus on the intention of effortless lucidity, the ability to remain fully aware and in perfect control without striving or struggle, allowing it to unfold naturally, joyfully, and spontaneously. As you hold this clear intention in your mind, visualizing it as a bright, clear spark of emerald light blossoming within your own being, you feel a subtle yet distinct shift within the pillar itself. Its spiraling emerald light intensifies further, pulsing with an even deeper, more vibrant hue, and a tiny, almost imperceptible fragment of crystal, a sparkling emerald dust, gently floats away from the pillar's surface, carried upwards on an invisible current of energy. This delicate visual manifestation is a powerful affirmation, a physical embodiment of your intention being crystallized and released into the very fabric of the dream reality. My intentions are pure, my focus unwavering. They manifest effortlessly in this sacred space. You acknowledge, feeling a deep sense of accomplishment and empowerment. You are a master of your mind, a sculptor of your dream reality, shaping it with every conscious thought. You gently, slowly withdraw your hand from the pillar of intention, feeling a lingering sensation of focused energy and pristine clarity within your palm, a beautiful, energetic imprint. The pillar's emerald light softens slightly, gracefully returning to its rhythmic, spiraling glow. But you sense its energy has been profoundly enriched by your interaction, holding a deeper resonance. Your mind feels exceptionally clear, unburdened by distraction, utterly receptive to the unfolding wonders of the grotto, seeing them with heightened awareness. The hum of the grotto now feels like a silent, harmonious choir, perfectly attuned to and harmonizing with your newly crystallized intention. You turn your gaze towards the vast expanse of the grotto once more, seeing it now with an even greater sense of purpose, clarity, and boundless possibility. The pathways below, the shimmering arches, the delicate spires, all seem to pulse with a renewed invitation, a gentle beckoning towards new discoveries, new experiences, new layers of tranquility. You feel a gentle, almost irresistible inclination to move towards a lower section of the grotto, a place that seems to call to you with a deep, resonant hum, a subtle shift in the light towards a softer, more enveloping cerulean blue. You begin your graceful descent from the plateau, your steps wonderfully light and flowing, feeling the subtle, pleasant resistance of the crystalline path beneath your feet. The downward slope is so gentle, it feels almost like floating downwards. Each footfall a soft communion with the living crystal beneath you. As you descend, the air gradually thickens again, becoming richer, carrying with it a profound sense of ancient stillness, as if you are moving into a realm where time itself has slowed to an immeasurable, peaceful crawl. The familiar scent of fresh pine and dew-kissed moss remains, but it is now overlaid with a profound, earthy aroma, like rich, damp soil and pure, underground springs, a smell of deep, hidden, ancient places. This journey takes me inward, deeper into the earth's embrace, into ancient wisdom. You reflect, feeling profoundly grounded and deeply connected. You are exploring the depths of your being, discovering hidden tranquility and profound peace. You arrive in a deep, sheltered cavern where the crystalline formations are even grander, more ancient looking, their surfaces rougher, yet still emitting that pervasive, gentle luminescence. Here, the light is predominantly a deep, serene cerulean blue, casting long, ethereal shadows that dance and shift with imperceptible movements in the air, creating an atmosphere of profound mystery and calm. The hum of the grotto is particularly profound here, a deep, resonant thrumming that you feel vibrating through your very bones, a soothing, ancient sound that resonates with the core of your being, settling you even deeper. In the center of this cavern, partially obscured by colossal crystal stalagmites that glow with an inner, soft fire, lies a perfectly still, expansive body of water, the lake of silent reflections. Its surface is like polished obsidian, absorbing the cerulean light and reflecting it back in mesmerizing, intricate patterns. You sense an incredible, unfathomable depth within this lake, a profound stillness that speaks of ancient secrets, untold stories, and boundless, inherent wisdom. A faint, ethereal mist hovers just above its surface, swirling gently, catching the soft light like liquid silver, dancing gracefully. You feel an irresistible pull towards the lake, a profound sense of peace emanating from its tranquil, mysterious depths. You walk slowly, deliberately, towards its edge, the rougher, ancient crystal underfoot feeling solid and grounding, connecting you to the earth's timeless energy. As you approach, the air around the lake feels subtly cooler, yet not cold, a refreshing sensation that heightens your senses, sharpening your awareness. The scent of damp earth and pure spring water is intensely pristine here, cleansing and revitalizing your entire being. This lake holds ancient peace, a perfect mirror to my deepest, most serene self, you muse, feeling a profound sense of anticipation and inner calm. You are approaching inner stillness. Profound wisdom awaits, ready to be revealed. You reach the very edge of the lake of silent reflections. The crystal ground beneath your feet slopes gently down to meet the water, which is perfectly clear, revealing endless depths of shimmering crystal at its bottom, far, far below. You gaze into the surface, not seeking a reflection of your physical form, but a reflection of your inner state, your deepest essence. As you watch, the surface remains perfectly still, a flawless, unbroken mirror. Yet you begin to perceive subtle, fluid patterns forming within its depths, like swirling currents of pure thought, fragments of intuition and insight, gently manifesting from the very core of the subconscious, rising to meet your awareness. You extend your hand, your luminous fingers hovering just above the water's surface, your intention to gently touch it, to immerse yourself in its profound, ancient stillness. As your fingertips make soft, delicate, yet deliberate contact with the cool, smooth water, a gentle, expansive ripple spreads outward from your touch, not a disturbance, but a graceful, unfolding wave of pure light that dances across the lake's entire surface, radiating outwards. The water feels impossibly soft, like liquid silk, yet vibrant with a cool, living energy, a pulse of pure, natural vitality. The very moment your hand connects with the water, you feel a deep, calming wave wash over your entire being, a profound sense of inner quietude that settles every cell. All thoughts, even the most subtle, seem to gently dissolve, dissipating like mist, leaving your mind utterly clear, profoundly peaceful, and exquisitely receptive, a boundless, open expanse of pure awareness. You perceive your own consciousness as an extension of the lake's stillness, boundless and serene, merging seamlessly. The subtle patterns within the water's depths become clearer, revealing profound insights, intuitive understandings that seem to simply be, without requiring any mental effort to grasp or analyze. These are not revelations in words or concepts, but in pure knowing, a deep, inherent understanding of the interconnectedness of your dream self, your waking self, and the infinite potential of your inner world. I am the lake. I am the stillness. I am pure knowing, boundless and eternal, you think, with a deep sense of integration and absolute peace. You are embracing profound wisdom, dissolving into perfect peace, merging with cosmic understanding. As you remain connected to the lake of silent reflections, your hand gently immersed, the light in the cavern deepens further, becoming an even richer, more profound cerulean blue, enveloping you completely in its tranquil embrace, a comforting cloak of light. The ancient hum of the grotto softens, transforming into a gentle, sustained whisper, like the quiet, rhythmic breathing of the earth itself, a soft lullaby. The air around you fills with an even more intense, pristine aroma of pure, fresh water and damp, mineral-rich earth, a scent that is both deeply grounding and exquisitely purifying, cleansing every thought, every sensation. You feel your entire being softening, releasing, becoming wonderfully heavy, yet simultaneously light, effortlessly supported by the living, ancient energy of this profound dream space. The boundaries between your physical body, your dreaming consciousness, and the grotto itself begin to softly blur, dissolving into a harmonious, unbroken unity. You are not just in the grotto, you are of the grotto, an integral, inseparable part of its luminous, tranquil essence. This deep, profound integration is utterly comforting, profoundly safe, and deeply nurturing, cradling your soul. I am home, I am whole, I am utterly at peace within this boundless being, you acknowledge. A quiet, joyful affirmation resonating through your core. You are returning to your true nature, boundless and free, completely at one with all that is. After a timeless, immeasurable period of deep communion with the lake of silent reflections, you gently, slowly begin to withdraw your hand from the water. As your fingers leave the surface, the ripples of light gently subside, slowly, beautifully, leaving the lake once again perfectly still, its surface like a flawless obsidian mirror, reflecting the serene blue light. A faint, cool, yet comforting tingling sensation lingers on your fingertips, a beautiful, subtle reminder of the profound connection you've just experienced, an energetic imprint. Your mind remains perfectly clear, infused with the lake's serene stillness, your intentions for lucid awareness deeply imprinted and effortlessly activated, ready for whatever unfolds. You turn away from the lake, feeling completely centered, profoundly peaceful, and deeply integrated into this dream realm. Your sense of self expanded. The cerulean light of the cavern feels like a gentle cloak of peace wrapped entirely around you, and the ancient hum of the grotto is a soothing lullaby, carrying you deeper into this restorative state of being. You sense your journey in the echoing grotto of Selene's tears is nearing a beautiful, tranquil conclusion, a gentle transition to the next, even deeper phase of your lucid dream experience. You take a few more steps, allowing your body to move with effortless grace, feeling the cool, smooth crystal beneath your feet, each contact a soft embrace. The path here is wide and open, gradually sloping downwards, drawing you into an even deeper, more secluded, and profoundly peaceful part of the grotto. The light here becomes softer still, a pervasive, gentle silver, tinged with the faintest whisper of violet, like the quiet, ethereal glow of the moon itself, radiating peace. The air feels impossibly soft, like pure velvet against your skin, and the scent is now a subtle, ethereal blend of all the previous calming aromas, distilled to their purest, most exquisite essence, creating an atmosphere of profound serenity and timeless grace that fills every space. As you continue along this gently descending path, the hum of the grotto fades into an almost imperceptible whisper, a sound so subtle it feels more like an internal resonance within your own being than an external vibration. This profound quietude is deeply comforting, creating a sense of absolute stillness, a quietude that invites your conscious mind to gently, softly, completely let go, surrendering into profound peace. Your thoughts, now entirely clear and peaceful, drift away like wisps of mist, effortlessly dissipating, leaving your mind open, vast, and utterly receptive, a boundless canvas for dreams. I am dissolving into stillness, embracing the deepest peace, releasing all that is not peace, you think, feeling profoundly ready for complete surrender and ultimate rest. You are entering the heart of serenity, boundless and calm, ready for limitless exploration. You find yourself arriving in a final circular chamber, the very heart of the echoing grotto. Here, the crystalline walls rise in a continuous, unbroken curve, forming a perfect, majestic dome high above, encompassing you completely. The light in this chamber is unlike any other. It emanates from a single, central source directly above you, a colossal, perfectly spherical crystal that hangs suspended effortlessly in the air, glowing with a soft, steady, pure moonlight. This moon crystal casts a gentle, unwavering silver light across the entire chamber, bathing everything in a pervasive, dreamlike luminescence that is utterly tranquil and deeply soothing, dissolving all cares. In the very center of this chamber, directly beneath the colossal moon crystal, lies a natural formation that strikingly resembles a bed, carved from smooth, luminous crystal. Its surface is perfectly contoured to cradle your form with exquisite comfort, and it is covered with a thick, impossibly soft layer of finely spun, ethereal mist, shimmering with faint silver threads, gently undulating. This is the cradle of lunar slumber, a sacred place of ultimate rest and lucid dream induction, designed specifically for your profound, most restorative sleep. It radiates an aura of absolute peace, a gentle, magnetic pull that invites you to completely surrender, to release into its serene embrace. You feel a profound sense of welcome, a quiet, undeniable knowing that you have reached your final destination, your ultimate sanctuary for the deepest, most rejuvenating sleep. Your steps become even softer, more deliberate as you approach the cradle. The crystalline ground beneath your feet yields slightly, as if consciously welcoming your weight, and the air immediately around the cradle feels even softer, imbued with a gentle, pervasive warmth that is exquisitely comforting, like being wrapped in a silken, loving embrace. This is my sanctuary, my haven of pure peace, my ultimate resting place. You acknowledge, a deep sense of gratitude filling your entire being. You are completely safe, perfectly cherished, absolutely ready for profound, restorative rest. You reach the very edge of the cradle of lunar slumber. You observe the soft, shimmering mist that covers its surface, noticing how it gently undulates with an invisible, rhythmic breath. A soft pulse, inviting you closer, beckoning you into its depths. You feel a deep, irresistible impulse to lie down, to fully embrace the profound rest and lucidity that awaits you within its embrace. With a gentle intention, you allow your body to begin its slow, graceful descent onto the crystal bed, surrendering completely. You feel the powerful muscles of your legs softening, relaxing, your knees gently bending, your entire form easing downwards with exquisite slowness, cradled by unseen forces. As your body makes soft, deliberate contact with the surface of the cradle, you feel an immediate, profound sensation of absolute weightlessness. The soft, shimmering mist cradles you perfectly, conforming precisely to every curve of your being, supporting you completely, effortlessly, with an almost divine gentleness. It feels like floating on a cloud made of pure moonlight, impossibly soft, exquisitely warm, yet with a subtle, refreshing coolness that is deeply comforting and revitalizing. You settle deeper and deeper into this crystalline embrace, feeling every muscle, every nerve, every fiber of your being releasing, dissolving, letting go of any remaining tension, any lingering thought, any last trace of worry. I am weightless, I am free, I am dissolving into pure, boundless peace, you think, with a profound sense of ultimate surrender. You are completely supported, perfectly at ease, utterly ready for deep, restorative sleep and magnificent dreams. As you lie in the cradle of lunar slumber, bathed in the soft, pure silver light of the moon crystal above, you feel your breath becoming even softer, shallower, yet perfectly full and complete, the ideal rhythm of deep rest. It is the breath of pure relaxation, the gentle rhythm of profound peace. The hum of the grotto, now an internal resonance, becomes a gentle, melodic whisper within your heart, a soothing lullaby of deep, restorative sleep that resonates through your very soul. The ethereal scent of moon blossoms and ancient earth fills your inner senses, further deepening your tranquility, anchoring you in this peaceful state. Your conscious mind, still gently aware, like a tiny, watchful star, recognizes this moment of perfect, seamless transition. You are drifting effortlessly into the deepest, most profound realms of sleep, yet your awareness remains wonderfully clear, ready to explore, to create, to experience the limitless, breathtaking landscapes of your inner world with perfect clarity. The crystal bed gently vibrates with a subtle, harmonious frequency, soothing every cell of your being, drawing you deeper and deeper into a profound, restorative slumber where lucid dreams await, vibrant, clear, and utterly magnificent. You feel a profound sense of gratitude for this entire journey, for this sacred space, for the wisdom and peace you have gathered and integrated into your being. All effort has dissolved, all striving has ceased completely. There is nothing more for you to do, nowhere else for you to go. You are simply being, floating effortlessly in an ocean of profound, boundless peace, utterly safe, utterly cherished, utterly at ease. The soft, silver light of the moon crystal above gently envelops you, surrounding you with absolute calm, guiding you into the most restorative, deeply peaceful sleep imaginable, a blissful release. Let your body become wonderfully, beautifully heavy now, sinking deeper and deeper into the cradle of lunar slumber, feeling completely supported, completely safe, completely embraced. Your mind is clear, serene, and exquisitely receptive, ready to embrace the boundless wonders of the dream realm, to step into your inner universe. Every single breath you take deepens this exquisite state of peace, carrying you further into profound, restorative sleep, where your conscious mind remains a gentle, guiding light, ever aware, ever peaceful, ever free, ready to explore with joy and wonder. You are now simply drifting, floating, becoming one with the deep, vast stillness of the grotto, allowing the pervasive, all-encompassing sense of peace to wash over you, through you, and around you, carrying you effortlessly into the deepest, most blissful realms of sleep, where every moment is a gentle unfolding, every vision a serene delight, and every experience is imbued with profound wisdom and unconditional love. You are safe. You are cherished. You are deeply at peace. And with each gentle, rhythmic breath, you drift deeper, deeper into the boundless, shimmering tranquility carried by the soft, silvery light into the heart of your own magnificent, lucid dream, completely relaxed, completely at peace, completely ready for the deepest, most restorative slumber and limitless, tranquil exploration. The journey through Lucid Dream Induction, Starlit Inner Crystal Gardens, Cultivate your Dreamscape, and Deep Sleep has come to a close. Thank you for allowing us to guide you through the theme of the mythic heartspring, crystal ocean archetypes. If these journeys bring you peace and you'd like to explore more stories with us, we would be deeply honored if you would subscribe to join our growing community. A gentle comment sharing your experience is always welcome and appreciated. Your feedback helps us craft new journeys for everyone to enjoy. May your inner gardens bloom with the most beautiful starlit dreams. Until our paths cross again, may your dreams be peaceful and may your rest be profound.